Okay. I think we should.
That shit crispy. I have sensitive teeth.
That was fucking
I didn't
stupid.
even get a quarter of it done. I can shotgun a beer in 3 seconds. Coincidentally, it's how long I last in bed.
Okay.
But I just can't shotgun or do this.
What's up, guys? Today, Zoe and Jordan are back with another video. Whoever
We'll
asked,
be back for a third if she keeps doing that.
whoever asked if we could chug a soda and try not to burp.
No, we cannot. We can take big gulps of the soda.
How the fuck am I supposed to look up the Instagram questions if I can't even look at my Instagram?
Do you want to log in on my phone?
Yes.
Bear with us.
I'll just edit this out. Actually, I don't know how to do that, so maybe it'll say poop.
We can't edit this out because she's a fucking
Poopy.
a
Poopy
loser.
pants. Poop.
I don't know how to do that. Just do your thing. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you guys about...
Guys, I just wanted to thank everyone for 40 subscribers. This is such a big accomplishment.
Let's keep it going up. I'm not really an optimist. I'm more of a realist. So let's keep them going up, and I will be very happy. This last week has been eventful. It has been something. I had 2 days off last couple days, and I stayed in my room and was rewatching the 100. So, yeah, I had to watch Lincoln die again. If you haven't seen the show, my bad. Sucks to suck. I guess it's been out for years, so that's on you. But that was shitty. I have not a whole lot going on in my life, eventfully. So I'm getting ready to go look at apartments. So that way, this is Wendy. I don't know if you guys have been introduced to Wendy.
Me and my
this
dog.
is my Wendy, your dog, my dog. I'm abducting this dog. I'm going apartment hunting, and I'm stealing her.
No.
My doge.
So this is my dog, Wendy. I have the questions pulled up. Yeah, so today I posted on my Instagram story, and I'm like, hey, if you want to be featured in the Zoe and Jordan Show, then ask questions. So we're just going to be answering some of you guys' questions.
That's right.
Because, like, you know, why not? I feel like I know there's more than this.
Well, some of
No,
them
that's
sure
all.
don't.
That's all.
That's a lot of questions, family limiting, though.
Look, yeah, we got
We
that.
don't have to like make it like a. Oh, this is the answer. You can, you know,
Okay,
explain.
so Robbie_Dixon48 asked, what is your favorite pair of shoes that you own?
I'm so glad you asked, Robbie. Let me just pop this off so I can show you all these fucking beauties. Take a gander. Shout out to my wonderful girlfriend, Leah. Greatest Valentine's Day present on the planet. Yeah, she can't even handle it. I know she's going to get pregnant soon with me rolling around like this. Fertile, for sure.
And then my favorite pair of shoes, and it's not really like my favorite, but like I wear these all the time. I've worn them out, as you can tell. They're starting to...
Because you're worn out.
But they're just like a good pair of just like slip-on shoes. Like I wear them like everywhere if I don't have like actual shoes on. But
How crusty those things are.
they're very fucking crusty.
So crusty.
So I wear them 24/7. But I think my favorite... I did just get these in Tennessee not too long ago. Oh, Wendy, here's your bone! I know you missed that.
Yeah, you for sure have ADHD.
Look how beautiful they are. These are my favorite pair of shoes. So yeah. Which ones... comment down below which ones you like better. My crusty shoes or the boots. Or his Heelys.
Well, we'll sell her shoes if you freaks out
For
there
$4.
want to sell them. $4.
My crusty sandals for $4. You can own a pair of shoes that Zoe has worn for $4.
You can lick them. We don't judge. You're weird, but we don't judge.
All right. AEP JPEG asked...
We are probably going to ruin some of these names, just so you know. I'm sure some of them are not going to be great.
And these are all from Instagram. Since you like country music, are you a NASCAR fan? Are you a NASCAR fan?
Are you asking me? I'm not a huge country music fan. I do like country music. Growing up, I was really punk rock. And growing up punk rock, every punk rocker has a phase like, country. I like country now. Not a huge fan. I do like some, especially older stuff. I do like NASCAR. It's not something that I'll sit there and, like I said, we live in Florida, so I went down to Gainesville with my brother and we went and watched the drag races. I mean, if someone gave me tickets to a NASCAR race, or I got them pretty cheap, I would absolutely go. But it's not something that is huge. I'm really into rally. I'm from California, off-road, so like off-road scene is my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, when I was younger,
That's where your stepdad is right now, right?
Yeah, so my whole family, not my whole family, just the guys of the family really are big NASCAR fans. My dad, he is now retired, but he has Tony Stewart's old number 21 tattooed on him. And I used to love Tony Stewart. Like, one of my favorite movies was Talladega Nights because Tony Stewart was in it, and I just thought it was so cool.
First or last.
Because my dad had a Tony Stewart tattoo. And I like going to, there's a dirt track called Southern Raceway, and my dad used to be the manager for one of the drivers, so we'd go out there and watch the races. Like, it's fun. I like watching it. I'm not, like, if I'm at home and, like, NASCAR's on, like, that if there was nothing else to watch, I would watch it, but I'm gonna watch anything else. But, like, watching it in person, like, yeah, it's pretty fun. But NASCAR, wow. Like, on a regular road track...
What a regular road track.
Paved
That's not NASCAR.
track?
That's not NASCAR then.
Paved track?
There's no NASCAR on paved tracks. You're thinking of just racing.
What the fuck do you think NASCAR is?
It's not. What do you mean paved? You talking about like a roundabout?
Yeah, that's paved.
Yeah, I guess you consider it paved, but
I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
You're like giving me two different definitions, like two different things. What do you mean NASCAR? So what was the first thing you were saying versus what you're saying now? Is there two different NASCARs?
No, NASCAR is on like the paved track.
Correct.
And then
I thought you were saying I'm an idiot. Continue.
Hold on. We got to get a quick little Wendy ASMR.
I like it. Picasso.
She got a little nervous. Colin Gecko asks, best memory. So what's your best memory?
Definitely. Okay, so it's kind of a two-parter. Call me a simp, if you will. First one for sure, first and foremost, is Skylar. He's my oldest son. I have never cried harder than when he was born. That was by far that feeling of, like, everyone talks about when you have kids, that it's this thing of just like, oh, you have all these emotions all at once. You don't. Like, it's not all these emotions. It's a whole new emotion. It's this whole thing of like, you're looking down at this thing and you're like, I'm gonna fucking kill this thing. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I was 20 years old, like, no idea in the world. And you know, I'm still not the best dad, but I'm trying everything I can to make myself into that. Second would be definitely Leah and I. Super simpy. I'm sure Zoe's sick of hearing it. I keep talking about her, but the first time I ever met Leah, it was on New Year's Eve. It wasn't even that long ago. And we'd been talking back and forth, and I went on New Year's Eve to be her New Year's Eve date. And we were talking, and I just remember thinking, I really like this one. Like, this girl is the shit. And I really, really, you just finger gun me?
Like, that's
I really like this one. And I haven't looked back. Like, and honestly, in that, I would say my favorite memory about it was the fact that the first fight I had with Leah, I'm not used to a non-toxic thing. So I told her how I was feeling, and we didn't get into it. You know, we had some disagreements on the sides, but the next day she calls me and she was talking about it, and she was like, I just want you to, I want you to know that, like, I want to work on this. Like, this isn't something that's just going to come. I want to work on it with you. If we have these fights, like, let's just talk about it. That's where I was, all right, this is beautiful. I loved it. Like, that's perfection to me, that ideology that the grass isn't greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it. So, what's your favorite memory?
Okay, so I'll say two. Well, there's just, like, so many. So, like, the two that came to my mind was, okay, getting my dog,
Wendy is tits.
Balloon Tits. She is my life.
She's balloon tits?
Yeah, that's what Jeffy says Oh my god. But when SML is your life and that's all you hear and listen to 24/7, balloon tits. But no, and then another like really good one is the first meet and greet we ever had at the store, just seeing like all these kids just so excited to meet all of the cast. And there was this one guy, oh my god, I can't remember his name, but it was so cute. He was crying and he was just so excited, and it's like the cutest thing ever. So like just seeing just all the happiness and the joy, like seeing these kids cry like makes me cry. Like I cried so much that night because I was like, oh, it's just so cute, I can handle it.
I just want to punch him in the face.
Shut up. No, he doesn't. He does not. He does not.
We appreciate everyone on this fan base and the SML fan base.
Because we're so famous. We appreciate all of our 40 subscribers.
Let's give them more ASMR. Stand up for a second. You guys ready for this? Granted, I'm 25, but I've had my years in. Hold on. Ready? Okay, ready? That wasn't it. Oh, I don't know if that came up on it.
Oh my gosh!
Felt damn good. Take what?
Adriana Massa. MASIH. How would you say that?
I don't know. Which one?
Massa. Adriana Massa.
Mossy?
Mossy. _ What's your zodiac signs?
You go first. I've been answering.
Scorpio.
Ladies first. Scorpio. Okay. I don't know what any of this means. I'm a Leo. I think the whole zodiac thing is if you're into it, you're into it. I think it's kind of silly, but you know, teach their own.
Okay. Robbie Couples asks, how did you find out about SML? Like, what brought you to like SML? So how I started working at the store and how I was brought to SML is I used to work at Jimmy John's, and Wendy. Jimmy means penis.
Jimmy does mean penis.
But I used to work at Penis John's. Get it?
I see what you did there.
And
good shit, Cletus.
Wendy was my manager, so then when I saw the SML sign in the store, I was like, Wendy, I texted her, hey, is this you? So do you need somebody to work? And she's like, yeah, be here at this date. And I'm like, okay, so that's when I started working there. And then now I'm the store manager, and then Jordan's like, hey, I need a job. Okay, so now Jordan works with us, and that's how we're with SML. SML fan page 123 asks, are you guys best friends or lovers?
Not lovers.
I don't know who this dude is.
Never met this chick in my life. Like, she smells like burnt cottage cheese.
Yeah, and he smells like dried kelp.
You fucking thief.
He called me that, like, right before the video started. Yeah, just best friends.
I thought I brought up the Leah thing, but, you know, we'll brush past it.
Lily Locke asks, which one of your pets is your favorite? So
that's fucked
I'll
up.
Answer that, Wendy.
Damn, dog.
I do have her name tattooed on my ankle. So which one of my pets is your favorite?
Definitely Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy is
my
classic.
Favorite pet on my end though is my son Skylar. No, my dog Wesley.
Oh my gosh, EV_S_Y asks, what is your favorite candy at the candy store?
Does it have to be from the candy store?
Yes,
Walmart?
it's the candy store. The candy store in the mall.
Oh, okay. Gummy sharks.
The gummy sharks that I get him, yeah. I think my favorite candy is definitely, all of it's really shit. Like,
yeah, it's really not that good. Like,
it's not.
I love gummy sharks, and like I haven't had a whole lot of them there, but those gummy sharks are just mediocre at best.
Yeah, like all their candy is just super off-brand.
She brought me a bag of chips that were like 2 years expired.
And they had it all hang up, and the bag was like discolored. And when I went to go pick up the bag of chips, I was like, this looks a little weird, but he said he wanted Doritos. They're only 99 cents.
Which, I'm sorry, but for a fun-sized bag of chips is a fucking ripoff to begin with. But they smelled like dust. Like, it smelled like your grandma that's like on her deathbed, and you walk in and she's like, oh, help yourself in the pantry, whippersnapper. And you go in there and you like smell her house, and it just smells like, only a couple more weeks, Granny. It's okay. Just hold on a little longer.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so, but if I had to pick, it would probably be like the mint melts, because those are pretty good. But everything else is just kind of shitty. But I go there to do something. So yeah.
On slow days, it gets very boring.
Senti Ninja asks, do you have a favorite cartoon?
Spider-Man from the 90s. The 90s Spider-Man cartoon.
Really any kind of cartoon on Disney Channel, and then I also like Cartoon Network as well.
Phineas and Ferb goes hard for sure.
Flapjacks?
How's it your favorite? You don't know the name. Can't even say like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I don't know how many of you guys remember that. I'd like to have some fan base that's like, it's like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. What is it? Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Adventure Time, the regular show.
I do like the regular show.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network, it's funny because like Nickelodeon and Disney Channel kind of fell off. Like after Phineas and Ferb, like I loved it, and then it kind of went downhill. Same thing with Nickelodeon, but Cartoon Network still puts out some decent fucking cartoons.
Yeah. Hey, random question. Emily _ Kalepski asked, but what's your opinions on Hamilton? I've never seen it.
I like it. Actually, we were just talking about this with Dylan.
I don't remember.
Right?
Yes.
And I do love that musical. I think it's fucking super catchy. I'm not a huge musical person. I think the last musical I fucking watched before Hamilton was High School Musical.
See, and I'm a musical whore, but I'm surprised I've never seen that.
Whore, but sure.
But yeah, no, I've never seen it, but I have heard some of the music, and I think it's pretty cool because I like history and stuff like that.
Which I didn't in high school, but like out of high school, like after I got out of high school, I fucking love history.
This burp just burnt my nose.
It fucking smells. Like ketchup and onions. I used this in the last video too. I just realized it clicked as soon as I said it.
You're not cool. You're not slick. Playboy.sxm asks, what's your favorite Dave Days video? 100%, hands down, 7 things.
What'd she say?
Dave Days, I used to be obsessed with him.
See, I'm from a time where the parody was Weird Al Yankovic, so.
All right. So Logan Barber _96 asks, okay.
I know you.
Why are you?
Got me followed.
Why are you so cool?
Why am I so cool?
Yeah.
I'm not, but thank you. I appreciate that. Eat your vegetables. Plenty of milk.
Plenty of milk.
And actually, no, for real. If your confidence radiates, I'm not a very confident person. But if you walk into a room and you walk in with this mindset, oh, I'm the coolest person in this room. Don't be a dick about it. But like, if you walk in with this, I'm the coolest person in this room, who the fuck says you're not? Who says you're not? Don't worry about what anyone else says about you. At the end of the day, that shit all fades away. Like, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, there should only be a few people in your life that you should genuinely care what they think about on certain topics, stuff that really do affect you. Like, the way you dress, just because I don't like the way someone dresses doesn't make it any less appropriate. Doesn't make it any less, bad. You dress how you feel the most confident. And a big one is dress out of your comfort zone. There's times that I'll go out, and if I dress out of my comfort zone, for whatever reason, I feel more confident. That's all it takes is you start to have this mindset. Mind you, 4 years ago, I was like 5'7" and like 300 pounds. So all it is you make a choice to be who you want to be. Don't change because other people. Just if you want to change who you are and be somebody, do it for you. Don't do it for anyone else on this fucking planet.
Yeah, and then he asks, why are you so amazing for me? The only thing I really gotta say is just take shits in public places. Like, don't care what people think.
It's true. No, it's super valid. And don't even like fucking cover it up or nothing.
Don't
Leave
don't
it
even
for
flush.
the next person.
Don't even flush.
I thought you meant like on the ground. See,
No,
that's what I would do.
All right, and last but not least, John
This is the last
Skinner 1112. What's your favorite book?
I like this one. You go first.
Praying mantises. I love them, even though people are like, "Oh, you're cockroach, like bugs, cockroach."
See, and that's something
Praying
I want to
mantis.
touch base on that. That's something that like a lot of people don't realize. Like Madagascar
hissing cockroach.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not the same thing as what you would see in your house if you leave a bunch of fucking food out and you have all these really nasty cockroaches. Granted, I don't care for those. I'll get to that in a second. But they're totally different. I'm telling you. Like, I wouldn't go up and pick up a fucking cockroach, but I would hold George, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
So, like, he just passed away. So, I wouldn't go and pick up his carcass with an eye shot. Moment of silence. Moment over. Okay. Anyhow.
They're not the same.
No, they're not the same thing. That's one thing I can't stand is whenever she posts a video, or she just did a collab with
animals doing things.
That's
Yeah.
right. And the amount of hateful comments on there by people that are it's weird to me. Like, oh, I love bugs, but that's disgusting. Well, fuck you.
Obviously, you don't like bugs,
right? And so, me personally, my favorite animal, just not just bug, but animal. Everyone like gives me shit for that's not an animal. That's an insect. It's an animal kingdom. It's literally in the name. Fucking animal kingdom. It's an animal. It's a spider. I thought they were super interesting growing up. I'm obsessed with Spider-Man. That has nothing to do with it. But spiders are just very... spiders are they're interesting. They're these things that you can... There's some that can have the greatest eyesight. Like, they can fucking see you from not literally a mile away, but long ways away. And then there's some that, like, for instance, Terrence, the tarantula, you can't see you and make out what you are until you're right here. So it's... they're just extremely cool to think about their evolutionary period and the way that they adapt their environments. If you see a spider in the corner of your room, leave it alone. Like, it really won't hurt you unless you piss it off, if it's threatened or whatever. Black widows, brown recluses, even those ones, if they bite you, it sucks. You'll puke for a bit. You won't die. Brown recluse, definitely go get medical attention. Black widow too. If you are allergic to the venom, it can be dangerous. But anything else, if it's up in the corner of your room, it's killing the flies, it's killing the mosquitoes, it's killing all the shit that you don't want in your house anyhow. That spider's chilling. He's vibing, he's doing his thing. They're docile. Terrence, like I said, he's sweetest thing. Like, they'll crawl on you, everything. There's all kinds of warning signs for spiders and tarantulas. They're not the same thing. Two different families. They're both arachnids. However, a spider is not a tarantula is not a spider. But anyhow.
Yeah. Praying mantises are just cool. They're like puppies and kittens, like, all in the same.
You know what bug I was obsessed with growing up for whatever reason? Walking, or the stick bugs.
Stick bugs.
I thought those were so fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. That's been that's the Q&A.
But if you give us more shit in the thing, and every once in a while, if you have questions, drop them in the comments. Maybe we'll touch base on the next one. Based on them in the next. There was so fucking much. Like, I kept talking. I was like, what the fuck? And but if you have any ideas for videos, see something you want to do,
yes, please.
Eventually, I'm thinking maybe we can do something other than just sitting here and talking. We can, I don't know, fucking go fly a kite or something.
Because people want to watch us fly a kite.
Who the fuck wouldn't? I'd watch someone fly a kite.
Maybe when we get to 45 subscribers.
Ooh, that's pushing it.
Yeah,
that's pushing it. Bump it up. Start sharing with all your friends. Spread the word. Start rolling us in some money, because then we'll have funds to be able to do crazy things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, guys. Zoe, this has been the Zoe and Jordan Show. Oh, we have to do something for a thumbnail.
Oh.
Perfect. All right, guys. I'm sorry if this was boring, but we didn't know what else to do. So you got Q&As. But we love you. Until next Sunday.